First of all, first thing I would say, we needed to see the passion of the youth before we all can join this protest and what is going on. It is something that have overdone for so many years. You understand? And we have also been eagerly waiting and also trying to see when the youth will rise up to take the dutifully responsibility that belongs to them. And so when the issue arises, we were just trying to check to see the passion in the zeal. But when I see that the passion and the zeal and the real revolution and the boys are ready to take up their own mantle into their own hand, then we have no other option than to come out in the street and do the needful by what supporting them and doing also joining them and also asking for the same right that each and every one of us is longing for.
What are you as an individual? What are you longing for?
You saying?
What are you as an individual longing for?
So many things. I believe each and every one of us is longing for the same thing. We need good education. We need good healthcare system. We need good government. You know, if you check the structure of the country, you will see that this is kind of habit is like it's a family-run things. You see, a man will come from a senate, let's say from a local chairman to governor to senate to president. You see that it's just a crop of people doing the same thing for a very long time. You see that? So it's a total error. It's supposed to be somebody did very poorly when he was an ordinary chairman. He was integrated and followed the same method and the same principle into governor. And you also follow the same thing and enter into senate. You see that when somebody is following through that process, mind you, the government will not have the time to prosecute the person on his bad government when he was a senator, when he was a governor, a councillor. You see that? So what we are asking for is a totally demolition of the structure of the government. It is the first place that we first have to start. And then what we have to ask is, the state has passed not only that what we call the ending police brutality. Okay, yes, they said, okay, we have heard from you and we have stopped SARS. But you now ask, you are taking me as a fool. You made a statement on Sunday and you came back on Tuesday and integrate another force, call it SWAT. Tell me what is the difference between that and the one right now. You see that? So it is not only that, okay, next thing we heard, they say they will hear you that we should back out the street. How can I back out the street? But when we have given you instance of the people who violated people fundamental rights, who use SS on people, but yet you have not bring out one person to prosecute. You see that when we talk about that one, we will talk about health system. If you're not healthy enough, you can't go out there to do better thing for yourself. And also, we are talking about economy. Economy is just totally, completely very bad. Economy system, no job. And when the youth struggle every effort to generate one from them, the government will find every possible means to truncate it, to make it very, very worthless. They cannot be able to use the little power that they are find to establish nothing for them. You see that when they are trying to struggle, why? You do not provide job for them. You do not provide this job opportunity for them. But when they struggle to get one from them, either one thing, either you truncate it or insecurity of the system, of the government, will not make them to be able to achieve those goals. You understand that? So we are talking about insecurity, we are talking about lack of job opportunity, we are talking about good healthcare, we are talking about the structure of the government. So if we do not change the structure of the government, all the oath is summarized on the structure of the government. And all these old people are the same people that have been ruling through military regime. They are the same people that came on back again through the civilian regime. So we have to build that restructure, that totally government. All of them, we just need all of them to park one side, let the youth take over the system and run it how civilized it is. Because what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing that old people, they are out of data. They are not updated. So we need youth that have gone far, that knows what civilization is all about, that they may be able to come in and give everybody a comfortable environment for each and every one of us to live. So now, that is it.
Now this whole protest started with one request, which was end SARS. It soon graduated to 5, with 5 for 5. And now there are so many requests that we're making. Now, looking at the response that we've gotten so far from the government, does this look like a presidency or a government that is willing to yield to any of our requests?
Never. I've not seen. And remember, I took you to earlier on when we started from NSAS, and now the what do you call it? The IG of police and the government banned SARS on Sunday, and they gave us SWAT on Wednesday, on Tuesday morning. So does that look like they are ready to change? I don't see any reason for them to change. And if you also converse or you go through inside media, you will see that there are so many people are uploading the brutality of the police force, and which is the identity of those people are being shown in the camera. Then tell me, what is now holding the government or the IG of police of bringing those people into justice, that everybody will say, okay, see, oh, this is what we are doing, that it will now give us that kind of rest assured mind that yes, they are ready to do something. It's not only okay, they told us that we have heard all your okay, everybody to go inside the street, go back. Then if we go back, you have not given us an atom of some iota of something to believe and say yes, okay, you are really. So I don't see any of them going to do anything meaningful. No, it's not possible.
Okay, but then do you think the streets, do you think Nigeria, I mean the youth, the people like you as well, do you think you are ready to force them to yield to those requests?
Yes. Sorry, come again.
Are you ready? Do you think Nigeria as a united body, we are ready to force the government to yield to our requests?
Yes, exactly. You see, that is why you see everybody is on the streets. You go to, is not only in terms of Lagos State, other states are also doing the same. And what to say about it, you see, in as much as we see diversity of religion and people not agreeing each other, but when you come to the protest, you see that all tribe, all languages, different background, your educational level, every one of us is coming up together because it is something that affects you and I. You understand? And so you see that the youth are really, and the way we are saying it, when we continue being resolute and consistent, remain where we are, we will move mountain. And I'm very sure we will remain on the street. Even if it takes a whole year, we remain on the street. You know why we are saying this? And I will also tell you what I say that I will also go back to the earlier time I said that the government is not ready to do anything about it. You know that teachers has been on strike for so many years, and then why did they now decide to open it at this critical point in time? Because they take everybody as a fool. You understand? So had it been that they really care for us, they would have come out and do something to show us just a little example. So I think the youth remaining on the streets, crippling that economy that they are from it, they are sponsoring their kids to overseas. So when we cripple the economy of the country, that they will not have much finance and much fund for them to travel abroad and go and do whatever they want, I think they will have no other option but yield to the cries of the masses. So we are heading to the right direction. I think so.
Thank you very much, sir.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.